He's the literal avatar for flat Earth itself.
All hail flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yes, why are you flat Earth?
Can I speak? I don't know. Do we raise hands? What
Oh
would you
yeah,
like?
no, you're good, dude. Yeah, just blast, bro. Go ahead. Blast
Thanks
away.
for having the space. I've
You're welcome,
been
bro.
20 years of things. I don't know if you have any questions. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be rude. Silence is the enemy. So.
All right, see you, retard.
What?
Who was that?
The fuck was that?
Don't.
I don't know. Go ahead, bro. Finish.
Oh, was
Yeah,
that
so-
Lobster?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh my god, he waited that long to say that. We sat in here for like
Yeah.
20 minutes just waiting, dude. Oh
He
my
had to get his
god.
looks in before he left.
Oh my. Okay, sorry about that interruption. Go ahead, dude.
No, sorry. Thanks for having this space, no matter what side. So I'll start. I'm a flat earther. I don't know if that's good or bad. If you want to challenge me or what you want to do, but it's been 20 plus years of experiments. Actually, I live in
Interesting.
Arizona, and it's really hard. It's harder psychologically that all the news and NASA and federal everything says that I'm wrong. So I like talking to people, human beings that go outside and try to do things actually instead of looking at a screen. But you can stop me at any point and ask a question. I don't know where to go. I could go a million directions right now. I love
Oh
that
yeah,
you
for
have.
sure. You're good.
Based on
I
what
just
you
wanted
said
to
so
ask.
far, you sound like a
Oh,
cool
sorry.
dude.
No, 6 degrees. Just right off the bat. What are your 3 main flat Earth proofs?
Like there's simplicity and then there's complex. So there's a couple people from India that have all these equations that I can't do, and I'm talking a light on a bended source. Like if we bend something in our house and put a light versus the sunset on the ocean, that's my number one.
Whoa.
Wait! You said 3.
That's not evidence of anything. You haven't even described anything yet. What are your
Well, I haven't been
3
able to.
biggest flat Earth proofs? See, this is how we just kind of like filter through the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like some people will tell us that they've been studying this for 20 years, and in all reality, you don't sound like you're even 20 years old. And this topic, mainstream wise, or whatever you want to call it, popular, has only been around for about 13 to 15. So, what are your 3 biggest flat Earth proofs?
And this is why I can't answer this question to you personally, because the bathtub is flat, the bowl of water is flat. When you look at the ocean from left to right, hold on, don't before you interrupt me. 180 degrees left to right, it's flat. It's a perfectly flat line. The sunset in Chicago. I mean,
the Earth could be a
that's
globe
all.
with 360-degree flat horizons, so it doesn't really prove that the Earth is flat, friend.
Planes don't dip. I've met 14 pilots, 14 myself. I don't want to lie about YouTube videos. Myself, 14. They never dip the nose of the plane. Never.
It's an easy question, man.
I'm answering it, and you're saying no to all my answers. So I think you want like Einstein and freaking math equations of something that you want.
That's not what
I
we're
answered
asking
it,
for.
and you're saying that's not the answer. So that's the problem
Relax, man.
of what you qualify as the correct answer to the question, because
It's okay.
I'm answering it and you're saying no, you're not.
Answer. I didn't say there was a correct answer. So far, we have a bathtub, and planes don't dip. Okay.
That's not all I said.
Well, fair, but like, what school of thought do you
Every
come from?
single
Where did
bottle
you
of
get your proofs
water,
from?
every single body of water never curves. How do you see a curve? Show me a curve. It's always flat. Every water is flat. Everywhere.
Yeah, I agree with you.
From a glass.
Okay,
Okay,
there's one.
a tub.
There's one. Yeah. So water doesn't curve. That's fair. What's number 2?
The planes don't dip, or otherwise they would go out into outer space according to the equation. And number 3 is gravity is fake. When you put liquids together in a tube, they separate based on buoyancy. Gravity does not exist.
So here's the thing, brother.
Wait. In first grade, they taught me.
I'm not going to call you a liar or anything like that, but if you tell me that gravity is fake, that's not a flat Earth proof. You know what I'm saying?
So, if I were to talk to a glober, when I drop a penny on the ground, it falls. So, what about the South Pole and the North Pole? Are you saying it goes up when I'm underneath?
Cow, dude.
Like on the ball,
Holy
when
cow.
I'm underneath, it goes up? That means it goes up. It doesn't fall. That's what I'm talking about.
Friend, that's not a flat Earth proof. You understand the difference? The ground is flat. What does gravity have to do with any of that?
I disagree. The point is a penny can't float up into the sky. If a glober thinks that someone's on the bottom of the ball, the penny goes up. That's impossible. Is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the Earth being flat.
Yeah, on a flat Earth, the penny falls all the time, down, not up.
Down. Yeah. So referencing gravity is not going to be a flat Earth proof.
Sorry about that.
Don't think of this as an attack. Think of this as an opportunity for you to improve. You can't prove the Earth being flat by talking about gravity necessarily.
Yes, I can, because that thing was whole fake. But sorry, I understand what you're doing. I'm sorry, but yes, I can actually.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'll give you the opportunity. You get me from A to B. You tell me how gravity is not a thing, and then somehow that makes the Earth flat.
I don't know how to get it to you. There's a tube of all these chemicals, and they're all separated, and one goes down, one goes up. And yeah, I'm not giving the proper explanation, but some things rise, like helium rises, right? And
what you're talking about is a density tower, and the fact that you don't know the word density tower makes me kind of think that you're shady.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm trying to talk to everyone else that doesn't know it, because that's your listeners don't. They're like, okay, well then we'll never know. The Globers, forgive me, they're gonna be shut up like this and then never know if you're not simple like kindergarten. And I'm sorry that I have to do it that way.
I don't think that you're dealing with people that are kindergartners. I think you're probably going to be dealing with people that understand what density is and what a density tower is.
I've dealt with hundreds of people from India that fought this forever because they're paid to. So I don't know what to tell you, sir.
Here, you're not going to have to deal with that sort of nonsense here.
I understand, and I actually agree with you. So I'm sorry that I'm not sounding intelligent enough for you, but I'm trying to be very simple like kindergarten for humans that don't know everything that are listening and they're afraid to speak. That's what got me 30 years ago. Simple things like that. So
Come on.
This is how we know you're trolling, because it went from 20 now to 30 years, so you can just cut the act.
I'm not trolling.
You sound like you're 17, bro. Don't worry about it. You're trolling. It's fine. You're 17 years old. You haven't been in this topic for probably more than, I don't know, 6 months.
Anyone who says trolling is trolling. I'm not trolling.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, good. So how many years you been into this topic?
You want to hear an exact answer? I don't know, sir, okay? I was in college. I graduated in 2001, and my friend told me, and I've studied it my entire life. And you're pissing me off right now.
Oh, no, I'm pissing him off. Oh, jeez, that's going to worry me for days.
Golly gee.
Let's go back to silence where no one talks. How's that?
Hey, here we go. I got a question for you. What's the radius of the globe? If the globe was real, what's the radius they claim?
Like an accent. Yeah, I said that. So, I
What
don't
is
know,
it?
sir.
Just tell
Google it.
me the number.
Google it.
Yeah, well, you're not a flat earther. Every flat earther knows the
I am
radius of the globe.
100,000%. My whole life, I'm gonna get mad right now that you're calling me a troll and faking it. Like, I want
You
everyone
don't
listening
know.
to ignore these people speaking that are just keeping a conversation going for attention. I don't know how to say this.
It's
I
falling
have
apart.
studied it with.
I mean, you were doing
Wait,
good at the
stop.
start,
No,
but
I'm
now it's
not. I
just
studied it with green lasers. I know I Google it. I can't say it right now because I have I had brain surgery in 8th grade. They cut out my memory, and you're all fucking making fun of me for it. I have to Google everything, and I don't have time right now because I'm on the mic. But I can Google the equation of the flat Earth, and no plane ever dips. And a green laser, I've seen it gone farther than the distance of that math equation. I live in Arizona. I live in the Great Plains. I can see forever. I can see Flagstaff's mountain with snow on it that you would never be able to see if the earth was curved. I can go on a million different reasons, but they won't let me. They just want to fucking beat me with a stick that I'm a
okay.
troll.
Let's start on
So
that.
you keep going.
You made a good
You see
claim
what
there.
that does for you.
I like your one claim. So you can see you're from Arizona, and you can see what Flagstaff Mountain. That's correct.
With snow on it.
Okay, so how do you know how far away that is?
I know you need exact numbers. I don't have it all right now. You want me to look it up and come back in 5 minutes? I'll do that. But all I was doing
Yeah,
was trying to be simple. I know you want the exact math equations. I did it. I don't have it in front of me. I was just trying to relax and listen to y'all. So I'll just do that. I'll listen from now on and stop speaking until I have every single answer you want. But I did it for 6 years, and
That's a good idea. You should put yourself on mute for a long time, like say, just try weeks, like 2 weeks. Come in here
I'll
every
do
day
it
or every day you
forever.
have
I'm
time. You need
sorry,
to even
everyone.
listen.
Forgive me. Forgive me. I'll do it forever.
Right, whatever works.
Yeah, if you have a legitimate long distance observation, we're interested in it. But this channel in particular, just so you know, it might be different than other flat Earth forums that you visited in that we do have a high standard for evidence, and the reason for that is because there's a lot of bad information in the area of flat Earth, and what you've been doing is mixing, some semi decent ideas, such as a potential long distance observations of the mountains in Flagstaff with a bunch of claims that are um, not consistent, irrelevant, and very confusing. So, if you are sincere in wanting to reach people as you claim, then a good idea is just to start with one thing. So, for example, one thing you said was about water laying level in its container. So, that in and of itself could be one thing you could focus on. And just discussing that one thing if you're really trying to get through to a new person, or if you had details about your long distance observation, just focusing on that one thing would be useful rather than within a span of 30 seconds talking about random people in India, the varying lengths of time you've been into flat earth. It just makes it sound like you think it's a joke and you've heard random things about green lasers, but you don't really understand them. So, if you actually care about explaining the very clear fact that there is no globe, then you just need to slow down, take your time, and present yourself to us as the person you really are, whatever that is. And, you could ask questions. We could have a good conversation. We like to talk to people as they really are. We're not really into if people just want to come up with some kind of, weird cover story. We're not really interested in that because we're trying to present this information in a logical and clear way. And so if you would like us to help you learn how to do that, we'd be happy to do that. But if you don't want to learn how to do that, then that's fine too. It's your choice.
Six, seven.
So there's the fucking drop confirmed.
What's your margin of error in leveling your device?
Do what?
Say that again, Stone.
What's your margin of error in your attempt to level your device?
I'm sorry, 0.3 millimeters per 2 kilometers. There's your error. It's a Leica NAK2 Wild. Go ahead and look it up. In fact, get yourself one and go do it.
That is an assumed level of optical precision, angularly speaking. My question was entirely different.
Well, what is your question?
Again, for the third time, what is your margin of error when you're attempting to level your instrument?
There is no error. It's an auto level. I just told you it's 0.3 millimeters per 2 kilometers. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, you're suggesting something that isn't actually optically possible.
No, tell me what it means. Tell me how I would figure that out.
You're talking about an angle that's created by the inverse tangent of 3/10 of a millimeter over 2,000 meters?
Over 2 kilometers, yep. You want to see the instruction manual?
Did you say 3 millimeters over 2 kilometers?
Correct.
Uh-huh.
It's an auto level.
You
Do you know what
can't.
an auto level is?
So you can't see problem in that, systemically speaking, that is really simply inappropriate application of the tool, that it is not purposed for sighting with that level of precision at that distance? You can't appreciate that at all?
What are you talking about, dude? It's a geodetic level. It's an auto
That's
level.
nice.
Do you know what an auto level with the compensator in it is?
No, I couldn't possibly. I'm just a dumb flurfer. I've never read a manual in my life. You know what I'm saying?
So you're just on here babbling about shit with no experience. Just
Actually,
I don't like it. I think there's error.
I have experience going back to probably before you were born. So let's not talk about that, all right?
Dude, you've been doing this for 30 years, dude.
Precisely. I've probably been doing it since before you were born. So anyways.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Does it really matter?
Years. You wouldn't be in this fucking argument as a flat earther if that was the case.
All I was offering was a little bit of quantified evidence to counter your ridiculous
You don't have
fallacy. Wait, hey, whoa, I'm talking. Why are you interrupting me? I'm talking about your logical, fallacious attempt to discredit me somehow. You know what I mean?
Looking for shit to disregard it. You want us to watch your
No, I actually made a concrete assertion about your tool that you can't defend because it's nonsense.
Go ahead, search it up. It's called the Leica NAK2 Wild. What are you waiting on? Want me to do it for you?
Yeah, they need you to
I really don't think you understand what I'm saying.
No, you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying.
Nice gaslighting. That's good.
You're the one.
You asked me if I knew what you meant.
Sorry about that. Sorry, just interrupt. Can you repeat the name of the device? We have someone in our chat who wants to look it up.
It's a Leica.
You spell Leica.
LEICA Wild.
LEICA. And you're saying it's got a level of precision that it'll sight with a level of precision to 3 millimeters at 2,000 meters. That's what you just said, right?
Christ, Mike, I'm gonna go get the owner's manual. We'll just put it.
You just said that. I'm laughing that you said that.
I'm gonna show you.
LEICA.
You realize again that this has nothing to do with the question that I asked you, but that's okay too.
It actually does. You're asking what's the accuracy of the equipment. He's telling you look into the equipment.
I didn't. You didn't understand my question either, apparently. It was actually a question about his error in leveling the gear itself before you even go to take the observational measurement.
Using the equipment. It's part of the accuracy of the equipment. You have to set it up.
Are you not familiar with the term instrumental error? You not know what that means?
Yeah, like with lasers, right? And how much they diverge.
No, it has nothing to do with just lasers. No, that's not what the term has anything to do with.
No idea of what the equipment is or how it actually works. So you're just.
You think so? So you're just gonna gaslight me? You have no idea who I am.
Yeah,
You're just gonna hand wave dismiss my knowledge level because you know nothing about me.
Kyle, he's been doing this before we were even born, bro.
Oh, right. He's been a land surveyor for 60 years.
No, you don't use them for land surveying. That's the whole point. These things, these particular devices are good for sighting slabs, right? They're for projects. They're not for shooting fucking mountaintops. Not to the precision level of 3 millimeters for 2 kilometers. Yeah, I'm sure about that.
How sure are you about that?
Like I just told you, I'm sure enough that I did a video on it. That's how little you know about me.
Did a video. Making a video automatically makes you correct and subject matter expert.
Again, that shows you how little you know about me.
Anybody can make a video.
I know writing a brochure does.
For doing it for 20 years.
What's that, Rick?
So
I pulled somebody who's gotten paid for doing a job for 20 years. Do you think they'd know how to do that job and use the equipment?
See, all you did was work the job. I'm one of the guys on the other side of the fence. I'm one of the equity owner types that if I'm involved in a project just because I own a piece, it's a whole different experience. You should try it.
So you just fund the project. You don't actually know how to work any of the tools?
No, that's the point, is when you're smart, you save labor by doing the work yourself. You don't get the job.
Yeah, kind of like doing your own research and demonstrating what you believed in to be true, right?
Yeah, kind of like that. Well, I don't know about belief. That's the point. I don't work on belief.
Yeah, we work on knowledge.
Either.
So we work with experience.
So is this the thing that we're talking about? I just on my screen on my live. Just want to double check for my chat.
I have no idea where to find that.
No, AI posted in a side chat. I just wanted to confirm with them this is the same thing we're talking about. Do you guys see my live?
We don't have your big screen, so I can't read it.
Oh, okay. So should I go further in? I'll just, if not big screen.
The NAK2 wild, yeah.
Okay, so it is confirmed. Okay, thank you. Just wanted to confirm that.
You don't need to big box me. I'm just showing that I actually go out and do measurements as well.
Okay, I got the owner's manual. Mike, where's your owner's manual? Because I think you have the more. Remember the one I gave you? Let's see, so with just standard magnification with a 32 times, here it is. 0.7 millimeters for 1 kilometer. There we go. Here it is. Leica. I'm thinking this might be for the NA2, not the NAK2. So this might be just a one size fits all in this manual.
Yeah, we see the spec, we see the claim, but it's an absolutely preposterous claim.
Standard technical data. Here's the auto level right here.
I guess you can't hear me.
Standard data right here.
He's showing it on his screen.
Standard deviation for 1 kilometer, double leveling depending on staff's procedure up to 7 millimeters. There you go.
0.7.
Actually, it says 0.7 per 1,000 meters.
If you increase magnification to 40. There it is. You guys, you want to screenshot that? And you can fucking,
you see,
talk about it.
And an increase in optical magnification of the lens does not improve precision.
Increasing magnification increases accuracy, dude. Like, that's not a surprise.
Guess you don't know the difference between accuracy and precision either.
I absolutely know the difference between accuracy and precision. Precision.
Well, you're conflating them right now. You're conflating them right now, man. That's what you're demonstrating.
What are you talking about, dude? Precision is to the right of the decimal. If I'm 2 10,000ths to the right of the decimal, I'm more precise. It doesn't mean I'm accurate.
Precision is to the right of the decimal.
Jesus, dude, I gotta fucking.
I'm so glad I tuned in tonight. That's
Apply
great.
precision too.
Look, man, there is just so much ridiculous, pretentious claim. Why are you talking when I'm talking? I let you talk. Why don't you let me talk? There's just so much ridiculous, pretentious claim here when we're talking about 7/10 of a millimeter, which is 3/4 of the thickness of a dime. Again, you're still fucking talking to me, and I don't understand why. I'm making a point. Why don't you listen? Are you here just to be a jackass, or are you here to actually intelligently converse?
Intelligently converse, dude. You're on here trying to show a fucking laser test over 21 miles.
That's right. And we're talking about you claiming somehow that this instrument you have. Again, can you shut the hell up while I'm trying to put a sentence together? Just once. Just once. Can you shut up? Again, the 3/4 the thickness of a dime. You think you're actually seeing through an optical instrument at 1,000 meters away. That is absolutely ludicrous level of precision, considering the types of atmospheric condition that could exist in between those 2 points. Why the hell are you talking? Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Why are you talking when I am in the middle of bringing it to the table for you?
Dude, you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't even let me talk.
Hey, at least give him the courtesy to speak his bullshit. We gave you the courtesy to speak your bullshit, even though we thought it's bullshit. We at least, yeah, exactly. At least we gave you the courtesy to show your manual uninterrupted. Now let us have our uninterrupted time to talk back, just like a civil person would. Thank you.
Guy's not capable because he knows he's full of shit. Like I said, 3/4 of the thickness of a dime at 1,000 meters is not something that you can visually distinguish, regardless of the magnification of the optics of the tool that you're using. The point is that the atmospheric conditions between point A and point B, 1,000 meters away, could be just, there are so many variables in there with lapse rate, humidity, and temperature. And oh my God, that guy just can't shut up.
I know.
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why the fuck are you here, dude?
You should
certainly not to argue with an idiot.
Their manual.
I know.
Go tell Leica that they were wrong in their manual.
Yeah, how about just come up on this app and you can show your observations and.
Let's see your stuff. Let's see your target hit over 21 miles because it's bullshit. You didn't hit no fucking target.
I don't know who's challenging who on which claim here.
I'm challenging you on your laser test.
Let's see you climb to
well,
the
you'll
top
have to talk to Taboo about that.
Take your own measurement.
It's not his laser test, guys. He just saw a video and totally believed it.
No measurements. And even quantify that that's actually a laser.
Well, the thing is, he's trying to make a case saying that magnification doesn't increase accuracy, and he's wrong.
I climbed up on the top of Warren.
Your accuracy level is still the same regardless of how much magnification you pile on top of it.
I'm saying the atmospheric conditions between A and B can change your sighting, your observation in terms of several millimeters over 1,000 meters. And you have absolutely no way to figure out what's correct unless you have all the way between point A and point B a bunch of weather stations set up so you understand the temperature difference between 6 inches above the surface and 2 feet above the surface and 8 feet above the surface. Unless you're God damn, this guy can't shut up. Unless you're plotting lapse rates for the entire distance, you don't know what to even expect when you're looking through that lens. 3/4 of a millimeter. Absolutely preposterous. Guy just can't shut up.
Bruh, are we gonna be doing this? Come on, man.
You guys know for a fact, dude, if I would have bisected that target with that crosshair.
I mean, you're shadow boxing yourself. You're literally shadow boxing yourself. You're not even hitting on what anything the stone's saying. So I mean,
you're so full of it, buddy.
He's not saying anything, dude. He can't even demonstrate his case.
You don't want to listen. That's the way.
You don't listen to my case. How would you know?
You don't, Dude, you're telling me I need weather stations on top of the water for a mile between the target and the instrument. That's what you're saying.
Who said anything was happening on top of water? Do you use it on top of water?
Just so I know that what I'm seeing is correct.
You're not sighting it on top of water. I was talking about your scenario.
Yeah, I was on water.
Oh, it was,
I'm in the water, dude.
You survey water.
5 feet above the water with a target 5 feet above the water, a mile
Oh,
apart.
this is when you were nailing stakes and stuff. I get it now. Okay. Okay, so do you realize that over water, it's the worst possible seeing conditions, and everything that I'm saying is amplified several times because it's over water instead of land?
So what's it doing? Is it coming up or going down?
The point is that you don't know. And the point that you don't know is such a margin of error at 1,000 meters away. The 3/4 of a thickness of a... Why are you fucking talking?
Because you're trying to say I don't know, and you're wrong. I do know.
You don't know what I'm saying. You never listen. You have no idea what I'm saying because you don't listen.
Know first. Hold up, Stoney. And mate on the other end, he's not saying you don't know as in your don't know. He's saying by you, by me, by everyone.
You're coming in pretty choppy there.
You're breaking up. Yeah, you're dead. Anyways.
Sorry.
I'm saying the variables in the atmosphere between point A and point B, the seeing could not possibly be worse than when you're right over water. The lapse rates are so steep, and you cannot know what they are if it's over water, again, unless you brought your own floating weather stations, and you got at least 2 or 3 of them between you and 1,000 meters away to know what to even expect in terms of the, again, 3/4 of the thickness of a dime at 1,000 meters.
Now we have problems with taking measurements over water, right?
Right now, yeah. So it is.
Yeah.
It's the worst possible option.
Water, right?
Yeah, there we go. We'll just throw that laser test out. We'll throw out the Black Swan. We'll throw that out too.
No, I'm throwing yours out in terms of the claim you're making about precision.
And we're throwing your guys' out because of your claim.
That makes no sense. Our claim is that you can see the light, and we show you the light.
And having weather stations. Where